with this mod pack completed in this series, I think it's good to go over what I've done throughout this whole thing. And so we start with the beginnings. Played with the house map, and it was a good one to start with, because it gave an interesting bit of land to work with. I eventually tore most of it down, but yeah, it was good. It was a nice place to start. Although, to be honest, I don't like the micro parts. Micro parts on the decoration of the house, that's fine. Micro parts around the edges, like on the sides of the island, not so good. I'm always scared of falling off, even if I'm holding shift. You can see by the steps, even holding shift you fall down. Although I've got my jetpack on. Yeah. Anyway, so when I did this, I've done it kind of small compared to what I think a lot of other people would have done. Like mainly over here. These things. I've only got 2 sifters, and that's kept me pretty well for most of the game. And I only added the second one like not too long ago, and just to do dust as well as gravel. The reason why it's been okay is because I've been using these autonomous activators to smash up the stuff and get more from them. Whereas other people might do tons of sifters and just put everything from the sifters into smelteries or whatever. And yeah, smashes is a good thing to make using Tinker's tools because you can repair them. I did eventually add more to this. So I mean, up here I've got an axe which does smashing, so a few ores that go into there. And also here, this is a series of hammers. It's got crafting, crafts hammers as they need it, once they break out. I figured lead's a good one because I'm not too much use for lead. You can get plenty of it. And all the ores, gravel ores that aren't really necessary, like this one has silver and gold, cobalt and iodite. Everything else goes through here. And so it's making all that. Yeah. And so I've got a smeltery here. This has been my manual smelter, because downstairs I've got my automatic ones. 2 smelteries, pretty good. I suggest you put glass around the sides, because monsters spawn inside, and not only do they clog it up with blood, I had to output that, also clog it up with items. I don't have any because I've kept it lit up for a while. Yeah. Let's have a look at my farms. This is my first automated farm. It's getting wood mostly. At the moment it's getting saplings. I've got these autonomous activators using bone meal just on a few saplings so that they get grown up pretty quickly. I was lacking in saplings for a while. I also had a big farm here to begin with, but then I moved it over to here, made it even bigger, and got a variety of goods from it. This is my automatic one. I also have basically one of each type of plant here, all these harvest craft ones, plus one of each tree, so I've got a big orchard. This orchard I've had to have replanted a few times because, yeah, the harvesters are a little zealous, overzealous when they come to chopping down trees. This was my little house for villagers. I am not entirely sure what happened to my villagers. I believe a lot of them jumped to their death off the edge. Not on purpose, they just decided to walk off the edge. And this is my mob spawner. Cursed Earth there. We've got some interdiction rituals that push the monsters around. Also pushes them into the corners. So it hopefully gets them into the middle to be killed by the grinder. Also spawning out zombies. Doing it at the moment because... Hello, creeper. Doing zombies because I've been using zombie flesh. I think because of my blood magic setup down below, I'm not getting as much mob essence from it, but that's okay. I've got switches here, so I can turn off the spawner if I want. Look at these creepers going past. Dark glass is a very good thing. Allows you to keep darkness but be able to see through. I can turn off the spawner, I can turn off the grinder, I can turn on the lights, which turns off the spawning. It's pretty good. I like that little system there. Now these monsters drop some cool things. Lots and lots of stuff in here. Wow, I don't know why I was looking like that. Lots of magical items. Yeah, interesting they put those in there. Never mind. But some things as well. So we've got cyclic assemblers, crafting boots together, and helmets, and all sorts of things going in there. And these items are output straight to my smelteries to get smelted. Down below, I have my blood magic set up. This is pretty cool. I like blood magic. It's the first time using it, and it has been pretty good, pretty useful. Yeah. So I've got tier 5. I have a good thing in there. It's set up to automatically hurt up the top. And I have been kept in full essence for a long time. And that's pretty much constantly full as well. Got beacons, used copper for them, so that's why I'm getting all the strength, resistance, and regeneration. I mainly did that so I could fight demons over here. Now that was a cool thing. I mean, I was totally overpowered and able to kill him easily, but I did it. Now, looking at some stuff down here, let's look at the rest. I had a lot of these igneous extruders. A lot. I also had a lot of barrels making dirt. So many barrels. There's actually even more igneous extruders. Getting lava in there. So that, yeah, lots of stuff. Now, there's big reactors. The big reactor stuff, I mean, it's resource intensive, but it's pretty good. Pretty efficient. And really, with this, I haven't actually had to do anything. Yeah, now you can computer control these control rods. Yeah, you don't really need to. As long as it looks like an efficient system, you'll be pretty good. Jump up. Now, my AE system. Kind of small, compact, but I've used it for pretty much everything since I got it made. I haven't run out of space because I've got some good 64K storage cells. A big 16 million one. Got 3 pages of recipes. I use these a lot as well. Quite a few different recipes for that. And then my automated processing plant, which is a mess. I could have made that a lot cleaner. Next up, my magic. I got a really cool wand. It's a staff, I should say. Gold banded primal staff. That's pretty good. I was also really super lucky to get a bunch of nodes, as well as a silverwood wand, early on in my questing. So that meant that I could, kind of kickstart my Thorncraft experience. And over here I've got my pedestal with all the stuff around it. That was quite an efficient one, I think. But I still had some problems. You've got heaps, but you still get problems. My row of aspects, and my little minion who helped me do all this stuff. Hey minion, you good? Yeah. And alchemy, I have found this is the best way to do alchemy now. It's just so much easier. Then we get to bees. Bees was nowhere near the headache it usually is because of gendistry. Gendistry is amazing. Being able to just straight up breed bees together, not have to worry about it. It's great. Got plenty of bees, got a bunch of princesses. And these bees, what was that noise? Anyway, these bees I've been using to actually get stuff I want. Right, the stabilized one's got me redstone, or one's got me gold. Just what I needed at the time. Quantum ones. Oh jeez, I'm low on power. Never mind. What is that sound? Yeah, quantum ones give me quartz, certus quartz, and nether quartz. That's been pretty good. Yeah, it's been a great one. One last place is my animal farm. Yeah, this has been a small one, but it's been good. Got the animal farm, I've got ranches. Been able to do a few things with this. Like do a few quests all at once. That's pretty handy. Of course the ritual that makes them grow up faster. Is that actually on? Yeah, it's on. Good. So it's pretty cool. Well, so instead of making this too long, I'm going to split them into two parts. So this was showing off my base. Next one, some tips to help you when you play this map, if you ever choose to. But for now, have a good one.